Here we are at the 15th Panama Jazz Festival with Egyptian pianist Hesham Galal and Panamanian, Chilean-born saxophonist, musical therapist, but also Panama Jazz Festival executive director Patricia Zarate, both co-conspirators of the Pan-African Jazz Project, a unique and mesmerizing fusion of Panamanian and African Egyptian music. Nice introduction, huh? So what is the genesis of this Pan-African Jazz Project? How did it start? Who called who first? How did it happen?
Well, this is part of a cultural diplomacy program that we do in Panama, where we use music to learn about other societies and other countries and explore the music, the people, the culture through jazz. Pretty much we get together with musicians. We go to their countries and they come to our countries, and we explore the continental drift between the musics, and we get together and we understand each other. We use it as a passport for diplomacy, for understanding. For us, in Latin America, it's difficult to get to Africa and to understand African culture deeply, even though there's so many African roots. There is so much history that we don't know about, that we only get to see and know when we get there. And the meaning of the music and how rich, how diverse the places are in Africa and in general, and in Egypt specifically, is just amazing. And it has opened our eyes to a whole new world of knowing Africa and knowing the Middle East and knowing Arabic culture. And it has really helped us understand and respect and appreciate their culture and their music.
How did you react when you were proposed this first invitation?
Well, actually,
did you go wow, or did you go oh my god, what is this?
Well, both of them, because before the band comes to Egypt, I was sent the charts, all the notes, some music of Danilo Perez and some music of musicians in the Pan-African project. And I looked at the charts and listened to the music, and I fell in love. I said, okay, I'm doing it for sure. But then I look at the charts, and then I know, I need to sit and practice them. They look very nice and they sound very good, but they're not easy. They need to be practiced. I need to study them. But from there, actually, the minute the band comes to Cairo and we start rehearsing, it was like magic.
I had the pleasure of seeing both of your Panama Jazz concerts, so twice the pleasure. And you played the Llama, Bada, Yatathana. I don't know if I said it right. A Dance of Denial, both arranged by you, Hesham, but also Historia de Amour, like you just said, and Rainy Day. So is it difficult to find the pieces that make room for each of your cultures? What's the selection process? Because, like you just explained, there's a lot of connectivity, but which ones do you choose?
Well, I think we choose universal melodies that can adjust and that have a space for improvisation, which is what is kind of the glue at this point in the group. We try to improvise. Egyptian music has improvisation in the roots, and the blues and jazz has improvisation in the roots. So if the songs are open for spaces where we can improvise, then they're chosen. And also they're pretty much, we try to choose melodies that connect to both Panamanian and Egyptian audiences.
Yes, and when we come to the arrangement, even like we most of the time try to arrange the music, even the most traditional Egyptian or Middle Eastern music, to fit into the global, like the whole jazz scene. So you get a structure that's really known to the musicians worldwide, and spaces for, as Patricia said, spaces for solos. That's uses common sense when you put it.
Describe the Egyptian musicians in the band.
In this trip we are only two Egyptian musicians, Bal Qeis, who is our oud player and vocals, and myself as a piano player, and some for the arrangements that I wrote for the band.
And this Bal Qeis, as we'll see in the videos that I shot, she's amazing.
She's great, and
I didn't know the oud could do that. Oud would have known it. Well, that's a bad joke.
Well, Bal Qeis reflects the new generation of oud players. She's not like the traditional oud players that you see back in the old days, like not 30 years from now. And she uses also some pedal effects that you would see it with a guitar player, and all the distortion and the overdrive. And she even explores more the loops that she can overdub herself. Like she plays a bass loop, and then she puts some chords and she improvise over it.
Same thing for you, Patricia. Describe your lovely Panamanian colleagues.
Well, we have a wonderful group of Panamanians that we have known for a long time. So we know each other musically. That helps a lot. Helps in the process of going to different places and exploring Panamanian music with other cultures. All the musicians come from the Danilo Perez Foundation. They're all teachers at the Danilo Perez Foundation. We have a mission there to explore music as a tool for peace and for cultural exchange. So they have been through many trips. Egypt is one of them, but we've been to Chile, we've been to Haiti, we've been to China, Thailand. So it's a group of people that are cultural workers of the world, and it's very helpful that we have grown together musically, because we love each other. It's like a family, and that helps welcome, and it helps open the musical process a lot more.
Well, we played twice at the Cairo Jazz Festival 2016 and 2017, and once here in 2018 at the Panama Jazz Festival. And I say the public in Egypt sometimes, the whole idea of sitting and listening to a concert, it's becoming to be popular in Egypt in recent days. Like normally people would see music in a club or a pub that we will not stop talking when you play. And that happens, it happens in Cairo a lot that we see. But surprisingly, when we play with a Pan-African project in the Cairo Jazz Festival, people sit and listen. And moreover, they dance whenever we play dance music. And you see, like the last tune that we played at the Cairo Jazz Festival 2017, and when Patricia invited people to dance, and like it's a Panamanian song and traditional Panamanian, but all the people, Egyptian and Panamanian, just started dancing. And I'll leave the Panama Jazz Festival to Patricia.
Well, I think both publics in general had a wonderful time with the band, and we have a little fan club here in Panama, and they love the mix of the sound. And I think both in Africa and in Panama, they love the part where we put this Panamanian rhythm called atravesado, and people dance. Again, atravesado, of course, is played with a Panamanian rhythm that is played with a Panamanian drum, which comes from West Africa. So it makes total sense that both publics would, get excited by it and dance, and both did. So it was wonderful.
That lives so much apart. I guess technology is part of the answer.
Well, I'll leave Patricia.
I would say technology is 100% of the answer.
Yeah.
It's just, it would be impossible to do it without the internet, without sending files, without the cloud, where we share music, without Skyping. It's pretty much 100% of the answer. We depend on technology.
So can you tell me about future projects? I think I heard you talk about a European country before the interview, but maybe you don't want to talk about that.
Well, a lot of people love the project. They love the sound. Panamanian and Egyptian is very unique. This is the first time we try it, and we love it. It's really, I would say, a synthesis of pretty much American history. What happened, the whole trip from Africa to Spain to America, and then going back to Africa. So the level of transculturation that happens is so interesting, and people get so identified that people like it. We have been invited by several festivals already, and people are asking for a CD. And I'm like, okay, yes, we want to do it. We want to do all of it, but we need the time and resources. So that's what we're looking for.
And of course, you're going to come to the Montreal Jazz Fest.
And I hope we're going to come. And yes, we're ready to go.
You're ready to go. Patricia, like I said in my intro, you're also a music therapist and the Panama Jazz Festival executive director, as well as the very much involved in the Latin American Music Therapy Symposium, which is held at the same time as the festival. How do you do it all? That's amazing.
Lots of work and very little sleep. But I would say I take care a lot of my health and what I eat, and I'm very disciplined with that. And I'm working on always looking for ways to be healthy, physically and mentally.
I would personally thank Patricia Zarate for inviting us here. Without her, we wouldn't have been here. For real.
Okay, great.
And as a last word, I would say it has been a wonderful experience to get to know Egyptian musicians like Hesham and Bal Qeis, and we hope to keep exploring Egypt and hopefully going to more places, not only El Cairo, but more places. And we're just amazed by the history and so inspired. We want to work hard to make it happen again.
Great stuff. Muy chévere. Don't know how to say it in Egyptian though.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Malaikum salam.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias, somos de Pan African Jazz Project. Bienvenidos y gracias a nuestros amigos de Egipto.